climate change. Such an assembly presents a real opportunity to put aside party politics and deliver a real mandate for action on climate change. The Irish Citizens' Assembly has recently looked at tackling climate change, and they faced up to some of the difficult trade-offs, reaching a consensus across a group of citizens from Irish society, providing a strong public mandate for renewed efforts to tackle climate change. I urge the Government to look at establishing a Citizens' Assembly here in the UK to give citizens a voice in this fight. Liverpool has set the bold aim to become the world's first climate-positive city by the end of 2020. In other words, seeking to remove more carbon dioxide from the atmosphere than it emits each year. And the City Council is working with the Poseidon Foundation to help offset its carbon emissions by incorporating blockchain technology into the Council's day-to-day operations. Last summer, the International Development Committee started an inquiry into UK aid for combating climate change. Yesterday, we agreed to publish our report next week. Climate change cuts across everything. The effectiveness of all UK aid spending depends on addressing climate change. We've been struck that the Government has been incoherent in its approach, in particular with the support provided to fossil fuels by UK export finance. Global Witness said to us that this leads to a situation where the UK Government is providing climate aid with one hand and exporting the UK's fossil fuel pollution with the other, all the while undermining its climate action credentials. We need coherence and consistency. It is incumbent on the Government today to respond to the climate emergency, both in domestic policy and in its international policy, so that we can ensure that combating climate change is front and centre of everything we do.
Before I call the next speaker, I must advise the House that I have received notification from the Petition Officer for the constituency of Peterborough in respect of the recall petition for Fiona Onasanya. The recall petition process for the constituency of Peterborough, established under the Recall of MPs